This is my 2000s SP Sound Percussion. I don't even know what the level of this kit is. Maybe Unity. I've heard that before. But I unwrapped it. This is like the cheap Christmas kit. It's wrapped in black plastic in a downbeat configuration, meaning 12-inch tom, 14-inch floor tom, 20-inch bass drum. And it's got actually a 13 snare. But I changed a lot of the stuff on it. Changed the tom holder, bass drum hoops, went on online and got some raw maple hoops from DFD, Drum Factory Direct. I don't get anything from them, but you can see the maple on that is got a little bit more of a pink hue compared to the really bleached yellowy poplar style wood from the other kit. And you can see some wood grain that disappears there. You can see where the badge was, but this was kind of an experiment. I wanted to see how good I could make a cheap kit sound. And originally I was doing this kit with low volume cymbals and mesh heads, so it didn't matter what it sounded like. Right now it's sitting with a nice set of Avedis Zildjians. I put all Evans heads on it, which usually I'm a Remo guy. I'm doing G2s on the top and Genera, G1s on the bottom. The G1s are old ones that I got on some kit, and then I bought newer Evans for the top. I actually did a clear G1 for the top and the snare side head. Then I did an EMAD 20, and I can't remember what this is called. This is an older one, but it's not the EMAD head. It's the one that's just muted. It doesn't have the floating ring on it, but it's just black. I for a while had a clear head on it, this guy with a mute on it, and it actually looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of the way Star Classic kits looked when they first put them in the catalog with clear heads on them. But it sounds like garbage with that on it until I can come up with a clear mute to go in there, or maybe just see if I can order that sound control style. It's got a ring mute and a pre-cut hole in it. If I can get that in clear, I would definitely put it on here because it makes it look quote-unquote naked. It's like chrome and raw wood. Was originally going to have a friend do wood burning on this kit, and then that kind of fell through. Getting time and everybody's schedules and all that stuff, and then also just whether or not they wanted to actually put in the time to do that. So at any rate, we got do you believe it is an 8x12 tom, 5 lug, 5 per side, so 10 lugs. Kind of like what Gretsch does on their 12-inch toms. A 12x14 floor tom, 6 lug per side. I got these little plain Jane casings. This is actually a 16x20-inch bass drum. Kind of the cheaper spurs. Not really a fan of these. They have like a little locking thing here and a rubber foot. This part here tends to come loose anytime they put plastic in these things. And then I also changed to Sound Percussion Slingerland style key rods and claws. The original claws were the kind of cheap, everybody says a Ludwig style, but they're just the really cheap import style. That's a Gibraltar tom holder. The original Sound Percussion one went away with another kit somewhere, I don't know. I actually have Sound Percussion double braced cymbal stands. This is just a straight cymbal stand, double braced. You can see the SP logo, but it is pretty much identical to some of the Gibraltar stuff. That's actually a Gibraltar hi-hat stand. I did have a hi-hat stand and snare stand in this series, but it's on another kit at rehearsal space, so I couldn't drum it up. That's a Gibraltar snare stand as well. There's another SP. I bought these 2 cymbal stand bases at a local junk store, just the bottoms, and then I bought booms for the top, so they're kind of just single tier adjustable booms. I'd like to put a 2-hole tom or bass mount on there, so I could put the ride off of the bass drum too. That would make it very easy to stack this kit up. anyway, it's just kind of like a good thrasher kit. I actually did gig this kit at a local show, and was able to, I put metal hoops back on it, but at the end of the show I thrashed the kit and nothing happened to it. Metal hoops on everything. I just kicked it over, knocked it down and stuff. But I also replaced the throw off with a piccolo style throw off from Gibraltar, and that's kind of about it. I didn't really like fix it up so much as I just put quality heads on it, and I mean obviously some awesome cymbals, but the Sound Percussion's upper grade hardware is actually pretty much the same stuff as Gibraltar, and in their mid-low line hardware. There's so many levels of hardware now. But at any rate, I'll get it in the stand and you can kind of hear what it sounds like. I really wish I had done a before video of this kit, because it was, there was a reason that I put it with the mesh heads and the low volume, because it did not sound good. Even with these heads, it doesn't sound great. When I played the show where I thrashed it, I put pinstripes top and bottom on it. And see if I can get a good angle here for this. Wasting all my time doing that. But it actually sounded okay. I mean, granted, I was playing in a bike shop, local bike shop, co-op bike shop, and you know, just kind of surf tunes and stuff. But that's what this kit's for, is like, you know, you go to some place that you don't want to really ruin or chance at ruining a good drum set, but still put on the look of a good drum set. In these shells, I noticed the hardware inside and some of the ink stamps and pencil marks look a lot like the low-end Yamaha drums, like the Rydeen series and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking maybe Sound Percussion, which is exclusively through GC, is probably the same thing. Also, when I took the wrap off, there's you know, you can still see where the glue was. It's not tacky anymore, but it definitely, the adhesive tape there stained the wood. So I may still stain the kit. I might leave it raw. I know somebody whose daughter is starting to take up drum lessons, and so I was thinking about maybe setting it up as a kit for her. Maybe doing something fun like sugar skulls or some kind of artwork on the exterior. I don't know, but I wanted to get it on video because I'm probably not going to have it in the near future, and I just wanted to show it off. So at any rate, this is a I do believe it's 5x13. It could be 5.5. No, it's 5x13. It's narrow. 5x13. I'll put a thumb on it so you can hear it muted. 8x12. 12x14. 16x20. Experimented with a few different drum heads. It's hard to beat a quality drum head front and back, whether it's Power Stroke, Super Kick, or EMAD. The muted heads just sound great. Gives the resonance, but then doesn't give too much decay, or too long of a decay. 13-inch new beat hi-hats, had them forever. 16-inch medium thin crash, the newer one. 16-inch medium thin crash, the older one. New addition for me, Ping Ride, 20-inch, bought it used, music go round. Anyway, I'm just gonna run through the kit so you can kind of hear it. I've been playing in a surf rock band, the Magustas, and so this kind of setup is pretty much what I use too, 16-inch crashes. I usually use a bigger, heavier ride, the rock ride in 21, but the bell on this sounds exactly the same. The shoulder builds way quicker, but the bell still has that, which I really like. So drum's a little harsh. I don't have a 13 mute sitting here, so I'm kind of stuck. So we're just gonna get that that old surf tone out of it. So I can do it unmuted too. Good, but snare beds I had to sand a little bit more. They weren't cut really well, but overall kit's pretty good. Some of the T-rods, if you have like some of the cheaper drum keys, sometimes it won't engage very well. Like these are worn out, or maybe it's the keys. So on a lot of these Taiwanese, Chinese parts, there's just some inconsistencies. Also, probably you have to wrench on this really good. I would suggest replacing the tom bracket. I did buy a 10-inch tom because I had dreams of making this a nesting kit with a 10, 14, and the 20, and then a piccolo snare, which all would actually fit in the bass drum, but I kind of went away from that because taking the bottom off the floor tom kills any tone on this. It just doesn't sound good as a concert tom, so it's kind of dead already from me beating it, but